So far in 2016, numerous records have been broken for global temperatures. That's according to NASA, the U.S. space agency. This year is on track to be the warmest yet recorded. CCTV's Sean Calebs joins us now with a look at the findings. Sean.
It's interesting. I wonder if the NASA climate scientists would say warmest or hottest on file. I mean, that's really what this comes down to. NASA usually waits till the end of the summer to hold the news conference when they talk about climate change, but they made the unusual step of calling what they termed an emergency news conference, and they spelled out just what is going on around the globe. I want to take you to the first graphic that they released that shows you what the climate temperatures are doing. Look at toward the top, you see all that red area. That shows you the Arctic area, very warm. Alaska has been 9 degrees Fahrenheit above normal. And if you look just off the coast of South America, there in the Pacific Ocean, you'll see a little finger of kind of reddish air. That is the remnants of El Nino. That's significant because NASA scientists say El Nino has a certain degree to do with the warm temperatures this year. Basically about 40%, they estimate, of the warm temperatures this year are brought on by a lingering El Nino. Now, the next one we show you just how warm things have gotten since the Industrial Revolution. We all know that because of the climate discussions in Paris. Look at that dramatic spike. It is now 1.5 degrees above Celsius. From the Industrial Revolution. That's significant because the whole idea in Paris was to keep that to about 1.5 in the next 20 years. What does this say? Well, it's not great news. Scientists do believe next year, 2017, will be a bit cooler because they will not have to deal with an El Nino. Now, what has that done up in the Arctic, an area that is warming up faster than any other area on Earth? Take a look at the graph that shows how much the Arctic ice is melting. Just dramatic. We're heading for a record. 5 out of the 6 months so far this year that they've been measuring show record degrees of melting ice. That is significant because we're heading to head off the year 2012, which had the previous high. Last year I spent about 3 months up in the Arctic in a lot of the areas that they talked about today, Point Hope and Barrow, the most northern portion in the United States. And up there, it looks like there is so much ice, but we were up there in the winter, and they know it is melting. They know it's changing the situation dramatically up in that area. How has it fared so far this year? Well, they released one quick video I want to show you that indicates just how rapidly the ice is melting. They began taking pictures in April when it was still very frozen, and then as it moves forward, you see, just look at that ice pack, how it's melting. The ice flows are breaking up, and then they get to July, and it's just almost unbelievable. I just spoke in the last 10 minutes with a friend of mine who lives in the Arctic. We spent some time with, and she said she has never seen temperatures like this. She's lived up there her entire life. And what does that mean? We have another picture that was taken in July that shows a cyclonic-like storm. Yes, you heard that right, like a cyclone. It's moving up in that area. The real damage is with this counterclockwise spin, it's causing huge waves. That's going to lead to massive erosion up in the area. That's going to be significant. We could see some climate refugees up along the coastal areas in the Arctic later on this year. And Elaine, one big problem with that storm brewing and moving up in that direction, when the ice would stay frozen year-round, when a storm like that would move through, it wouldn't cause the wave action. Well, now there's nothing to buffer that wave action, so it's leading to erosion. It's leading to all kinds of problems. The temperature warming up around the world, permafrost melting. Where are we going to head? I mean, it's scary stuff. NASA's talking about today. We'll have more later on this evening.
And how much hotter will it get? Sean Calebs, thank you for that.